Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a raven cape. Now I always use my raven cape that is purple, but today I've decided I'm going to make a blue one because the one in the actual original Teen Titans show actually does have a more bluer cape. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. So when we first start out with the pattern, I bought this kind of shiny blue, which is more like reflective when you take like photo shoots and stuff. And it's actually pretty light. It actually flies, like in the wind, it'll actually flow really good. I don't know if you can actually see because I have a lot of hair, but the point of it is to make sure that the length of it is like round your shoulder. So you want it to at least be to your shoulder, but I always leave a little bit because you never know if you might need a little bit extra. So once you get the length that you want, I like to actually give it a finishing touch by folding it and pinning it down and sewing it with the sewing machine. And I do that on all four sides. And I'm trying so hard not to get the fabric stuck because sometimes it does get jammed with the bobbin sometimes. But mostly the reason for it jamming like that is basically because of the needle. So when you have like light material, you need a different type of needle, which they call, let me see, I'm trying to remember. I think it's like a lightweight needle. I forget what the name of it is or what number it is, but you can get them at Joanna's, and they're well, I wouldn't say they're cheap. I think I paid like 19 or 20 bucks for them, I think. But it's worth it because they don't get as tangled as much when you actually use the thread with the actual correct needle. So here's to sewing. I'm kind of holding on to the camera at the same time, so this is kind of like hard. But you get the point. What I'm doing is I'm just basically sewing the ends with the sewing machine. And it does take quite a long time to do, but it's worth it once you do it. But I can't really record this because I'm holding on to the thing and I have no tripod to actually videotape at the same time, which I apologize for. Maybe eventually I'll have one, but today I don't. So I just finished sewing all the sides. As you can see, these are all finished. And I did all the sides. And yeah, so now let's work on the hood part. For my hood part, I do actually use a cape pattern, but I only use the little hood pattern on there. And I use Simplicity 5794. I find it easier to have a hood pattern instead of trying to make my own hood pattern, because hood patterns are not exactly that easy to make. So it could be any pattern. It doesn't have to be this one, but it's better, easier. For the hood pattern, I'm gonna have to cut out two of these fabrics, and I'm gonna do size medium. So the two hood pieces are cut out. So what I'm gonna do is put the shiny side inside so that we can sew this part for the hood. Okay, so the raven hood is done. So I did the finish. I sewed it inside, which you can't see very well. So I finished sewing the hood on the sewing machine, and I also did the little finishing touches to the ends of the hood. So now we're gonna flip it over, and then you have, it's kind of hard to see, a nice little hood. And now we're going to put this aside right now, and we're going to work on the other parts of the hood. Well, actually the cape. So now what I'm doing is I got the top of the cape that I'm using, and now what I'm going to do is just crunch the top part together with just a regular sewing needle. And reason I crunch it is so that I can figure out how much room I need to like put the cape on, the hood I mean. So now we have the ruffle on the top, and I left some extra string on the side, on both sides. That way you can actually move it, and then you can you kind of just spread it out to where you want it. And then where's the hood? I'm like, I lost the hood. Okay, so once you have the ruffle, and you always leave like a little bit of string on the side, and then you leave some string on this side. It's like an accordion, so if you need to, you can like pull it and it gets tighter. And now we're gonna just put and look right here, you just start putting the pins in and you start sewing. So now I have pinned the hood onto the cape with the ruffles on and everything. I don't know if you can see that. But now it's all ready to be put in the sewing machine and be put together. So here is my finished cape. So I just pinned it right here with my little raven pendant. And it's done. You have your little Teen Titans Raven cape, and it flows and everything. Hey guys, so thank you for watching my first tutorial. I hope it helped you a lot with making your first Raven cape. If you guys are deciding to make any kind of cape with different color capes, you can make different color ravens, which would be awesome. I hope you guys subscribe. I'll try to make some more tutorials very soon. Bye.